Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and I'm going to bring 2 decks of cards in today to connect with their energy and see what they want you to know. We're going to bring in my decks, the Divine Masculine 101 and Divine Masculine the Silence. Now, earlier I did an extra karmic reading, so if you're perhaps thinking, why are they staying with a karmic partner? Why? I hate it. Why? They don't want to stay there. Why? I've done a whole reading on that, okay? So check out the early reading if you're resonating with that. But we're going to connect generally now and see what they want you to know. And it could be if you're in no contact in the silence. It could be if they're just thinking about something you've said. So you could be in contact or no contact. It doesn't really matter. It's going to give you a message about what they're feeling and thinking and what's on their mind. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's on their mind? 1 card. Okay, I feel that's really important. I do feel there's more messages, but I feel that's the main message that needs to come out, okay? I don't feel there's many messages. There's saying 3. They're telling me to do 3 shuffles. Yeah, there we go. 3 shuffles, and there's 3 amounts of cards. I feel that's the card that needs to come out first. Then these and these. I'm going to do them in the order they've come out in, okay? So again, they could all resonate. I do find when they come out in clumps in that way, they resonate with each other. It's like they want to tell you one thing, then something else, then something else. So what else do they want to say to you? Still feel there's more. What else do they want to say to you? They're telling me 3 today. They're saying 3 shuffles. See how the cards come out when I'm shuffling? Amazing, okay. So let's see what they want to say. I'm really interested to see what this card is. So the first one out is, it's hard for me to not share this particular date or time of the year with you, so I disappear until it's over. So for some of you, there could be a particular thing going on right now. It could be a particular event, or maybe it's just because of the time of the year. You know, it could be the fall season. It could mean something in that way, but there could be a particular date or time that's going on right now in this year, and they are saying, I can't handle this, I don't want to be without you, it's hard for me, so I'm pulling my energy back to deal with it. So for some of you watching, it could be a birthday, it could be a significant time of the year, something could have happened around this time, but they're saying it's hard for me to not share this time of the year with you. And I feel really what it's more about is, as we prepare for the coming months, it's really hard for them because they want to spend Christmas with you. They want to spend Thanksgiving with you. They want to be around you on Halloween. Especially if you've got kids together, or they've thought about having kids with you, and it brings the inner child out. If they just love Halloween or the energy of it, you know, they're thinking, I wish I could spend these times with you. So it's more about them wanting to spend special times of the year with you, and them feeling like they can't for whatever reason it is, whether it's because they're in something else, or they're in fear, or they've got obligations elsewhere, or they're just not with you, or you're not in contact, or whatever it is. So they're saying, I'll disappear until it's over. So some of them are kind of preparing you, saying, I won't be around on Christmas time, or I won't be around on Thanksgiving, or I won't be around. And they could even be pulling their energy back on those dates, so they might not even be around on social media. So don't panic and think, oh, I thought we were going to be together and sharing these times together. You know, if you're realistic about these things, a lot of you will be moving into the new year, and then there'll be changes coming in. So it may well be that you won't be spending these times of the year together, and we have to be very honest with ourselves about that, because it's okay. You'll be okay regardless whether they're there with you by your side, or you're on your own, or spending time with your own kids, or spending time in your own family environment. You'll be okay either way. So they are saying, it really hurts me that I can't spend these times with you. So I feel they're already thinking about these times, especially if there's other obligations they've got, or they're starting to make plans about these things. We think about it now, we're nearly in October, and then we've got October, November, December, and then it's the new year. So it's only 3 months. So many people are planning these things. You might think, oh, I'm not planning ahead yet, but I went out the other day and saw someone with Christmas shopping. So a lot of people do plan in advance that way. And, you know, if you're thinking about Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, the New Year events, these things are going to be in their head too. So they're saying, I really don't like not sharing these times of the year with you. It's really hard for me to not share these times of the year with you, or these particular dates of the year with you. So I disappear until they're over. So they're struggling with the fact that they're not with you right now. Okay, for many reasons. So what else do they want to say? I'm trying to heal my insecurities about the habits I have that you may not like. Now, they may have specific habits that they really don't like about themselves. They may think you don't like them. It could be something as silly as leaving the socks on the floor, leaving the shoes by the door, not washing the dishes straight away, leaving things around the house, whatever it is. And they're saying, I have insecurities about that. They could also have habits that they do themselves. So, they may have a cough or they may chew a bit strange or whatever it is. They're saying, I have habits and you might not like them. And they're also thinking about that, especially if they're single and they like doing their own thing and they're thinking, well, I like doing my own thing. If I'm in a commitment with you, you might not do the same things as me, or you may not like me doing the things I've always done. Or they could also be staying where they are, and in their mind, they're justifying that by saying, well, the person I'm with knows all my habits, and that's okay. So being with you would be new, it would be fresh, it would bring up insecurities. And it would do that for both of you. Okay, not just for them, but for you too. You know how it is when you start a new relationship, even though you know each other inside out and you are one, there's still those little human things that we do that we get nervous about, like going to the bathroom and, can you go in the bathroom, or, certain things you do, you know what your own insecurities are because you have them too. But obviously you get over those things, but these are things they're going through in their mind. I have habits and you may not like them. And also because they're worried that if you see their habits, you're thinking you perhaps have put them on this pedestal where you're thinking this is how they are. And if they show you their habits, if they're humanized in your eyes, because sometimes we do dehumanize them and forget they're human too, because we see them as perfect and nobody's perfect. But we see them that way, and your person might think, if you see me doing that thing or acting that way, you may not want me anymore. So again, it's just fear of losing you. I keep seeing 1111, so many of them are being reminded of the connection because they're seeing repetitive numbers or repetitive signs, things that remind them of you. So they may look at the clock, it's 11:11, they may just think about you, or they may see a sign about you at 11:11, or they may just be seeing this number a lot because that's a number that reminds them that you are destined to be together, that they are awakening, that certain things are happening. And they're saying, I didn't mean to say what I said and now I can't take it back and I'm panicking. So they may have a habit of saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing, and they are trying to deal with what they've said or done. I can't take it back. What do I do now? I'm panicking. So they want to apologise, move forward, make it right with you. And they could even be panicking about doing certain things like blocking you or ghosting you or avoiding you. And remember, it's nothing really to do with you at all. It's about their own fears and insecurities. I'm talking to in my mind, and many of them are doing that right now. And especially if you're seeing 11:11 as well, that's a sign they're communicating with you. They're saying, I don't know what I want, and that's what I need to work out. So obviously they know they want you, they just don't quite know how it's going to happen yet. And this is the plan, especially if you connected with that message from earlier. Why stay with a karmic if you don't want to? Why? I hate this. And it's because they're working out what to do. So they just need a little bit more time. What if you don't like the real me? So there's a lot of insecurity coming through about you not liking them for who they are. And really it's nothing to do with you, it's about their own self. What if I don't like the person I really am without this mask? Or what if you don't like the habits that I have that I don't really like that I do? Somehow, though, I know you'll always be in my life. So they know that regardless of the habits or the fears or the insecurities, they know somehow, some day, some way, you're going to be together. Because they're saying, somehow, I just know you're going to always be in my life because you are one. We are one. And I want to be able to marry you, love you, and give you the world. This is what they want. So a lot of them are working through their insecurities, trying to work out what they want. And many of them will get over the rest of these events coming up in the new year and then make the moves to make the changes to be able to marry you and love you the right way. And it does get that way, when there's obligations, family things coming up, they start putting these things off and say, oh, I'll get through these next few months and then I'll make a change. A lot of them see the new year as a new beginning, and they see it as fresh slate, clean slate starting again. And they think, I'm going to do it in the new year, and that's what they focus on. And you think, oh, putting it off again, but that's what they tend to do. So when you look at it realistically and know that you'll be safe regardless and that you are okay regardless, that's the best thing to do. You are the only one I want. So again, remember that if they were the karmic partner or there's other people around them, focus on you and them, not them and someone else, because they are saying you're the only one I want. You're the one. And I'm so sorry I did that to you, whatever it was, whatever they've hurt you by doing, they are sorry they did that. So before I carry on, I want to bring in the deck of apologies. So what are they sorry about? What are they sorry about? What do they want to say sorry about today? It didn't mean anything, you do, and I need to forgive myself first. So it didn't mean anything, you do. So it didn't mean anything. That could mean if they spent time with someone else, if they went to someone else, if they are with someone else. They're saying it didn't mean anything. Or if they said something that hurt you, it didn't mean anything, you do. You do mean something to them. And they're saying, I need to forgive myself first. So many of them are working through that to be able to come forward to you. I think about telling you how I feel. So they want you to know what they feel, what they think, what's on their mind, and what they're feeling as well as they're tired of feeling alone. So if they are with someone else, they feel alone in that relationship. They feel very alone. If they are single, they feel alone. They may be surrounded by family, friends, but they still feel alone because they're not with you and you're the one they want. And they're saying, I think about speaking my truth. So they think about telling you how they feel and speaking their truth to tell you that. And also to say, I feel lonely without you. I feel like I can't go on. I know that we can change the world. I know that we can do things together. I know we have a plan. You know, they know that, they feel it, and they are so proud of who you are because you're already living your authentic truth. You're already on your mission. You're already on your purpose, doing what you've come here to do, and they want to be a part of that. I'm scared of being me because you might not like me. I'm scared of being me because I might not like me. I'm scared of being me because I have insecurities about the things I don't like about myself, my habits, my insecurities. But I do know that you're all I've ever wanted, and they do know that you're the only one. They're saying you're the only one I want. You're all I've ever wanted. And you're always on my mind because you're all I've ever wanted. So they're always thinking about you. I want to change so much for you, but they need to choose to change for themselves. Okay, they could think that I want to change for you, but until they change for themselves, they won't change. And that's what they're realising. I need to change for me. I need to forgive myself first that I want to change, that I need to change. I need to forgive myself for holding myself back from change. And when I do that, I'm going to choose you because choosing you is choosing myself. So when they choose themselves, they choose you automatically. But they're saying, I want to change for you and I want to be someone that you can be proud of the way I'm proud of you. I think about your body. So you're the one that's on their mind. You're the one they crave. You're the one they're lusting for. You're the one they desire. They're thinking about that constantly. And they're saying, I listen to what you say. So you matter to them and your opinion matters to them. And the things you say matter to them. Even if they haven't replied to you or they haven't responded and perhaps you're thinking, did they even listen to me? They do listen to what you say because you matter to them. You matter to me. I listen to what you say. You matter to me. I care about you. You matter to me. And I want to change so much for you because you matter to me. You're all I've ever wanted, actually, they're saying to you. You're all I've ever wanted. I think about your body. You're always on my mind. You are all I've ever wanted. So they are starting to get really miserable and sad about the fact that they won't be around you, or some of them won't be around you for Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas time as much as they want to be. Many of them are thinking about the new year. And they're already struggling with the fact that they are stuck in cycles that they need to release. And that's what they're working on. So take the message how it resonates with you. But I feel what they're really saying to you is, I want to be with you. I want to spend holidays with you. I want to be around you. I just find it very hard. And that could be why they're retreating, because they're trying to protect their own energy from being hurt. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.